Hello, my name is Hellfire695, and I haven't been doing a lot of cam videos lately. I've been uploading a lot of news clips because really somebody's got to drive this point of climategate home. Somebody's got to drive it home. I mean, what did we see on it? We seen a 10-minute piece on Fox News and a 5-minute piece on CNN. Thank God, Russia Today, I'm ashamed to say this, the Russians are doing a better job of covering this than CNN and Fox News put together. Ugh. They've given it plenty of good coverage, though. But there's a lot of news organizations that just don't seem to be covering it. The CBC won't even touch it. I mean, the CNN piece, that was spun to hell. The Fox News piece had some spin in it too, although not as bad as the CNN piece. And even the Russian piece had a bit of spin in it. Mind you, it was far better than CNN and Fox News were. Those pieces were disgusting. I mean, why so much downplay? Why? You know why? Because lately all over YouTube I've seen all this stuff going around about Copenhagen. The Copenhagen conference is in 6 days. I mean, pretty good timing, if you ask me, to put those emails out there. Just enough time for them to circulate around before the conference, but yet still stay fresh in people's minds. Yeah. However, the spin they're just putting on it is just pissing me off. I mean, the CNN article didn't even mention what was in the emails. Okay? Didn't even mention it. All it talked about was the fact that this was hacked, it was some kind of crazy, mischievous act, and the timing. Oh boy, it's a week and a half before Copenhagen. You know what? Copenhagen's going to be the most disastrous goddamn thing you're ever going to see. You thought our taxes were bad now. I guarantee, by the time they're done at Copenhagen, your taxes are going to be through the roof. But nope. The media just goes on. Like, you know, they gave Michael Jackson's death a whole summer of coverage. All you heard about on the news was 3 months was Michael Jackson this, Michael Jackson that. But something like climate change, like ClimateGate happens, and it's a 5-minute piece. See, that's the whole problem with the mainstream media. Is that they don't want to tell you the truth. Okay, I'm going to explain something about how media works here, okay? And this is something that, unless you're the most naive person on the planet, you're going to have to admit this, okay? And I'm going to do this to give you an example. Now, let's say you're the editor of a newspaper company, okay? You're the editor-in-chief, and every week, the electric company, they buy a good-sized ad in your paper, okay? And they've been doing this for quite some time now. However, lately in the past 2 weeks, there's been a lot of brownouts all over town. So you want to do a piece criticizing the, talking about the brownouts, let's say. So, you put out this piece on the brownouts, asking, like, what the hell's going on here? Okay, and guess what the electric company does? They pull out their ad. And not only does the electric company, will the electric company pull out the ad, the gas company and the water company do the same thing. And then your newspaper goes down the toilet. That's why media won't cover things like ClimateGate. Because the media is controlled by the New World Order. And you see, climate change is one of the most significant pieces on the New World Order. It's one of the biggest parts that are planned. I mean, I remember seeing a clip, I'll have to see if I can find it again, a couple of weeks ago. And it was illustrating a bill put forward for the U.S. Congress. And under this bill, okay, it would set up not only these outrageous climate laws for eco-friendliness, but At the same time, would also set up what would basically be a climate change Gestapo. It would be a private enforcement or a private enforcement force that could come into your house at any time. And if your house, and they would leave you with the bill, they could come in any time, no warrant or nothing. And if your house did not meet their standards, okay, not only would you be not legally allowed to live in your own home, but every separate day that you lived in your home would be a separate offense. And on top of that, you'd be left with the bill for their visit. So we really need to, anyway, really need to spread this information on ClimateGate. We need to get this out there, get it out. This is an exposed flank. They know it. And we got to shoot it to hell. Anyway, name's Hellfire695, and peace.